Dairy's something that we both grew up with. We both grew up on the farm, hanging out with our dads or moms out there working and seeing the cows.
So we have 3 kids. Their names are Dale, he's 5, Riley's 3, and John just turned 1, and they are going to be 5th generation here on the farm. It's just been really special to be able to have our kids do it also, and they get to see the wonder of it, of course, that I experienced it when I was a child, and I get to see it in their eyes, and I think it's just really a special thing.
To us, sustainability means being able to continue to produce wholesome milk for long term.
Our 975 kilowatt solar farm runs our entire dairy operation, from cleaning the barn lanes to cooling our milk and to powering and lighting our barns.
When the cows use the restroom that goes in the lane, we flush the lane, that goes through a separator that gets the fibers out, and then we compost that. It's reusable, it's always replenishing itself. Provides a really nice product for the cows for their bedding. With the cows, as long as you're taking care of the cows, they're going to take care of you.
So on our farm, water is recycled up to 4 times. So we use it to cool our milk. All the leftover water from that, it'll make its way into our lagoon essentially. So all the water that we use to clean our water troughs, that also will get collected, and all the rainwater that would ever come off the fields gets collected. So everything is gonna do a life cycle. So all the water will get collected, it'll get stored into our lagoon, and then from our lagoon, we're gonna use that to irrigate our crops. So we use recycled nutrient water to go and irrigate our crops, and anything that comes off the field will eventually make its way back over to us. So we try to say no drop is getting wasted.
Cows are actually a great upcycler, we call it. The byproducts we use that we feed the cows, almond hulls, the dry distiller's grain, the corn gluten, all these byproducts that would be otherwise in the landfill or in an incinerator, we're able to feed the cows. They're able to utilize what would be waste, and so they're closing that end of the waste cycle of these byproducts. Typically about 40% of the diet is made up of these byproducts. If we didn't have those byproducts, would have to be filled with other crops, growing on more land, using more water too. So it's a great source.
One thing I would say that I think maybe people might be surprised with dairy farming is how technical it is and how progressive actually dairymen are. All the cows have a little radio frequency ID button in their ear, and it's a computer chip, and we can scan it with a computer on our hand in the barn, and it'll tell the entire life cycle of that cow. We share our farm life online. On Facebook, we're at Hidden Valley Dairy, and then on Instagram, we're at CA Dairy Life. You would definitely see our kids swimming in irrigation ditches, running up and down, probably being barefoot in the barn. You probably would see that. Just everyday happenings on the farm. I want them to, when they leave our home, to come and look back at fond memories of growing up on the farm.